That's everyone back. Okay, thank you. We've got Annabel Turley, Chair, Central City Business Association, and I see that. Welcome. Sorry to keep you waiting. We're going to apologise to everyone.
This is Nikki Carter, the Secretary of the Central City Business Association. The Central City Business Association has 500 members who run businesses in our central city. Our city is entering a really exciting phase of the regeneration process with all those anchor projects coming on board finally. The CCBA is placed in a really good position to support our members and the businesses as our city regenerates. Our executive has 9 members who are all volunteers, and we're all very, very passionate about our city. We're supporting a targeted rate for funding for the Central City Business Association. This is to provide certainty to enable us to plan for the medium and long-term future. And the funding would be from the Central City businesses, not the general ratepayers. And I believe, and I think our whole executive believe, that for Christchurch to thrive, we actually need a really thriving central city.
Right, do we have any questions? Yanni?
Oh, thank you.
Sarah.
Do you have any members in the Hoyts Entex complex? And
Yes, we do.
do you know how businesses are going in there?
Yanni, could we please focus on the reason why we're here, which is our long-term plan? That would
Okay,
be
so I guess I was
appreciated.
just interested, like it seems like there's
Yes,
a lot
I
of
know that
local
you have
small
a great
businesses
interest
that are
in these matters,
struggling.
but let's deal with that in a place that's appropriate for that. Sarah?
I'm happy to talk to you after.
Yeah,
this
I was
event.
just wondering if there was any
Thank you.
observations, things we could
Thank
do
you,
to support
Yanni.
small local businesses in the central city.
So, and how would you see the sort of membership of the CCBA working once there's a sort of a rate coming from every property? So currently it's kind of you sign up. Would membership, do you think, be automatic then for all of those that were paying, or
Well,
how would that work?
it would be, because it would be with a targeted rate.
Yeah, and do you see that then leading into something in the future? So more like membership-based fees that are separate to a targeted rate, or like instead of, or is it a see it as a transition
like
or
a
a
hybrid
permanent?
model would be ideal.
Yeah.
Going down the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the targeted rate is a really efficient and simple way of collecting from all the businesses in the city. And if it's a membership based model and people have to pay, there's a lot of, for the amount of the membership fees, there's a lot of cost associated with actually administering that. So that's why we support the targeted rate, because it's a nice clean way to actually collect from all the businesses in the city.
And are you okay with the way that it's done, the way that the target rate is done, or would you like something slightly different?
We're quite happy with it.
Yes.
We've spent quite a lot of time with the urban regeneration team working out a way that was like fair for everyone, because some ways that they were targeted on a unit, so things like hotels or that sort of thing would have paid a lot more, and it wasn't really equal, whereas the targeted rate seems to be the best way to get.
And once you've got a higher membership from this, you may need more, so if it's staffing, those kind of things, to be in contact with people and that kind of thing. Do you see that the amount itself is enough? Are you going to, because there'd be more work involved with a higher membership and stuff?
Yeah.
I think what we are hoping is that we start off with what we've requested this year and do a strategic plan for the next 3 to 5 years and actually prove our worth. And as we hit some of our goals and meet our targets, then we'd hope to increase the request for that funding on a year-on-year basis, but actually prove that we're achieving our goals and targets and adding value for the businesses in the city.
Great, thanks.
Yeah. Andrew?
Thank you. I'm interested in the request for a grant of $150,000 in the next financial year. Grant of this amount is necessary to put a foundation in place to achieve strategic goals. Can you just expand on that a little bit? What would you do with the $150,000?
Well, the first step for us is we want to put a strategic plan in place and engage with our members and ask what they'd like us to do. But it also means that we'll be able to put more focus into some of the events to bring people into the central city and actually drive some of that footfall and raise awareness of what's in the city now.
Thank you.
I think this has been a very powerful statement in here around the a vibrant central city makes a vibrant city, but where that's been actually expanded and accepted is the greater Christchurch area as well. That our central city is the central city for greater Christchurch, and I think that this model of moving to a targeted rate with all of the strategic planning ahead of it, I think that will enable it to happen. So thank you very much for a very good submission, and thank you very much.
Thank you.